Hello, welcome to Tabby World. I don't look like the Civil War anymore. We're gonna do a vinyl collection video because people have actually requested it. It's not that big, it's gonna be bigger. I wouldn't say that I'm like an audio techie. I can't really tell the difference between sounds. On some records I actually can because it's just made well. It's mostly just to have physical copies of music that I enjoy rather than digital, and vinyl is a great way to have that. So let's get started, and these are all alphabetical, I think. We'll find out. So number 1, Impossible Kid. The cover looks weird because the poster is up on my wall, and the poster is actually the original cover that goes in here. What actually is in here is different artwork on the sleeves, which is fucking tight, as well as beautiful colored vinyl. Beautiful, heavily detailed. It's insane. And we got the pink. Next up, Anderson .Paak's Paak. How do you pronounce it? Everybody pronounces it different. Venice. I follow the artist who created this. I believe he created the Malibu artwork as well. His name's Dewey Saunders. Shout out to him. His artwork is fucking dope. He makes really cool collages. And it's really vibey. Nothing too special with the sleeve. It's just a basic white paper sleeve with a black LP. I actually don't have Malibu. We got the Broad City official soundtrack. I fucking love this show. The artwork on the back is awesome. Making weed. On the back we have the credits, but it has this awesome illustration on how to learn to roll a joint. Just a basic sleeve, however, the vinyl disc is heavy and yellow. Same. What's strange on this record is that some of the songs are censored, which is kind of stupid because the show is very vulgar, and if it's not censored on Comedy Central, you can hear everything they say. So I don't know why they did that. So that's kind of disappointing, but I enjoy having that in my collection. Here we go, something I keep frequently bringing out, because the internet holographic rare Pokemon vinyl. On the back it's also holographic. But yes, this comes with the big ass screenplay, as well as 2 sleeves that look like the CD artwork if you own the CD. Black vinyls on the inside. One of my favorite albums ever. Awaken My Love is actually on its way to my house right now because I could not afford that big ass deluxe edition with the VR headset, but the regular edition is $16.99 on Amazon, so get to spending, shoppers. So next we have Danny Brown's Atrocity exhibition. Yeah, it still smells like a VHS, which is kind of nifty. So each sleeve is actually the cover and different artworks on the sleeves. Here's all the lyrics and different artwork. Lyrics, credits for each piece, all that stuff. And then more artwork. Track list. And, ooh, it's got that pink vinyl, bro. And then the plastic actually has the Atrocity exhibition border. There's different versions of this vinyl. I just liked this one because it feels nostalgic. Oh, it smells like Rugrats in Paris. Oh. Ooh. All right, next one, we got the Benzo Curry 13 EP. And it's a picture disc, you fucking idiot. This actually sounds better than what I have on my phone. Dude, the artwork is come on. It's 13 minutes long, that's why it's called 13. I didn't make a reaction to it because the second I play it, I couldn't stop playing it 6 times in a row, and it's... All right, next, we have something that flew under the radar for a lot of people. Domo Genesis's Genesis. It's really mellow, really chill. Thank you note from Dom's on the sleeve, as well as some cool artwork on the back with a bunch of credits. Standard black LP, nothing too fancy. It's not impeccable, but it's a really good listen. Really good thing to put on at a party if you just want to vibe out. Really vibey. It's the vibiest. Next up we have... I don't need to say anything. This is actually the first thing I picked up. I bought the record player and bought this, and this is the only thing I have for a month, and this is all that I played. It's a good record. It's probably why it's a classic. Bo-Bam, Doris by Earl Sweatshirt. Unique album artwork for the vinyl, which is dope. On the back, it's the more traditional one on the CD without the Earl Sweatshirt Doris writing. Lyrics, credits, standard black vinyl. But this is really fucking dope. Earl Sweatshirt's my favorite rapper. The way he rhymes is just crazy. And speaking of Earl Sweatshirt, we have I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside on record. This album is underrated as fuck. And then we got some kind of horrific imagery for the slip, and then a bunch of credits. Blah, blah, blah. You know the deal. How do you open this? Oh, yeah, it's a black. Boom. Yay. Sick. Awesome. Woohoo. Great. Ego Death by the internet. I play this thing fucking constantly. It's got Sid, who's now going more solo right now, as well as Steve Lacy with fucking hair. Matt, the whole gang. Got cool artwork on each sleeve. Matt being a boss. Sid again being a boss. This record is just sultry, smooth, chill. Oh my God. Every single one of these records is an issue. If you haven't listened to this record, you're like neo soul R&B and stuff. This is smooth. It'll put you to bed. It'll put you to bed, if you know what I'm saying. It'll put you to bed. It'll get you fucked. Off the hip hop and R&B train, chugga chugga choo choo. We got Jeff Rosenstock's Worry. The word of my life. I still don't own We Cool, which is a fucking problem. This album actually came with a really cool download card. It was fucking seeds. Like, the download card was meant to be planted, and you could plant a flower. And I tried, and it didn't do too well. It died. It 100%, I did not take care of it. But global warming. But yeah, really dope EP. What the fuck? LP. Really dope sleeve. It's got that nice like tag board, and then the vinyl is just come on, it looks like the goddamn ocean, buddy. The goddamn ocean's in this sleeve, huh? Really short, really sweet, self-deprecating, but like super relatable for all those memers on Twitter who are like, my life is a downward spiral. This is the soundtrack for you. Great. Perfect. What's next? Justin Bieber's Purpose. We don't need to talk about it. I own it. So here we go. Here's something to redeem myself. Ooh, Catronata, 99.9%. It's a gatefold. This sloth will get you wet. This artwork is sick as hell. The sleeves have these satanic images, probably. I don't know. I'm not religious. Please fucking download it and buy it. This thing is... I shouldn't have to tell you. All of these records I own, you should also own. I don't need to talk. I don't need to say anything. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Oh, is it red? Is it red? Of course it is, you fucking idiot. Of course it's red, dumbass. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the wrong one. I'm sorry. I'll just Whatcha? We have Kendrick Lamar again with another pretty okay album. I think this did okay. It did okay. One of the best albums I've ever heard in my life. In my life, bro. The yellow text behind the credits kind of has a shine to it. I don't know if you can see that or if I'm just like looking like a fucking idiot. But nothing fancy, white sleeve, black vinyl. Shit. Amazon fucked up and sent me a creased one, so fuck you, Amazon. Just kidding, you're a great company or app. This is Bones. I actually saw this on Twitter. I was taking a shit and I was really hungover, and I saw that this vinyl has this like sky blue disc, okay? It was a beat tape. It was released on Bandcamp before you could buy the record. I loved the artwork on the front, and I loved the first 4 tracks, so I was like, you know what? Money. And then I threw it at it. And this arrived a couple months later, and I forgot about it, and it's really good. It's really good listen. Bones, no, without the W. 36 tracks on this bad boy. You won't be disappointed. It's really fucking good. Really good, like, homework music. Speaking of another beat tape, we have Knowledge's fucking Hood Dreams. I literally forgot what it's called. Look at this. Gatefold, baby. Ooh. Standard white sleeve, black vinyl. This is actually the same artist, I found out. This is the same artist who made something I also have in my collection that I'll get back to, so I'll just put this away for now. But it's Knowledge, half of No Worries, beat maker extraordinaire. Just get it, dude. I shouldn't have to say this every time. Bam. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. It's translucent blue. Don't judge me. It's a gorgeous movie, guys. I saw it on my birthday. I cried. I saw this movie by myself in theaters on my birthday, and I cried. It's a fucking love story, guys. It's about the relationship. It's not about the revolution of a white man saving jazz. It's a good movie, it's a good soundtrack, leave me alone. Cool, next up we have Mack De Marcos, This Old Dog. What a surprise. I delved into his music not too long ago, and that was on my channel. I went back to 2, I went back to Salad Days. I fell in love with the dude overnight. It's just such a chill record, good gatefold. He's a funny guy. I watched a bunch of interviews, black sleeve this time, which is nice, just a regular black vinyl. I watched a bunch of interviews. He's like the chillest dude. I would really like to fucking meet him, have a cup of coffee, the whole 9 yards. He's a really chill guy, really sick guy, really chill, really sick chill guy. I would recommend listening to that if you're into indie, spacey, like 80s music. He doesn't make 80s music, but if 80s music was made today, this is what it would sound like, if that's what I could describe Mack De Marcos music as. It's very him, it's very unique to him. Even though you can tell what he's inspired by, he makes it really fucking unique. And he's such a unique guy in general. I mean, all of his songs are so slow, but then you see footages of his concert and he's lighting his ass hairs on fire naked on stage, and he's a crazy guy. All right, so next up we have MIA. I don't know, I saw this in my record store one day. I'm like, holy shit, why not? I got Paper Planes, the soundtrack to Pineapple Express, which is one of my favorite movies ever. Bunch of crazy artwork in the center. Basic black LP, white sleeve. Me buying this was actually the first time I listened to it ever. Way more like than I thought it would be. But hey, I don't know if I'll ever listen to it again, but it's in my collection. This one is actually a gift from a friend. His name is Mers, and this is like a single LP. This is one single, but then it's remixed on the back, or the instrumentals on the back, I forgot. I listened to it once, I don't remember how it goes. But it's called Mers God's Work. So if you wanna listen to that, I'm sure it's on the internet. I don't need to describe this to you. You've seen me pull this thing out so many times. Wow, phrasing. It's no worries. The EP version, link up in Suede. Before Yes Log came out, Stone's Throw sent me a bent one because I loved those singles so much, the music videos. But this, and hey, guess what? It's the No Worries remix album. I've listened to it a lot more times. It's growing on me heavily. But yeah, big No Worries fan. Can't wait till they put more stuff out so I can spend more money. Oh, look at this. We got Odb Return to the 36 Chambers. I don't know why I said it like that. One of my inspirations, just because he's kind of a psycho. Going back to old stuff, Wu-Tang and all that stuff, I'm still catching up. Look at these discs. Gold and fucking translucent blue. Just like the album cover. It's tight. It's a very different record. There's a lot of him talking to himself on here, which is interesting to me. But you know, it's got Shimmy Shimmy on it. Shimmy Shimmy yaw, shimmy yeah. Give me the mic so I can take it away. I'm happy to have this in my collection and hopefully have more Wu-Tang stuff in the future. This one is my newest piece in my collection. Brick Body Kids Still Daydream. I can never fucking say that. But yeah, this is one of my favorite projects of the year, guys. It's Open Mike Eagle. He is so underrated. Look at this artwork on the back. So this and Hood Dream, same artist. I found that out. Fucking crazy. This is my favorite album artwork of the year too. And it has so much to do with the record. Just listen to it, okay? It's insane. We got the black sleeve, but it's like high quality black sleeve, which is appreciated. And look at this color. Isn't this sick as hell? It was called Oxblood. Oxblood, guys. One of my favorite projects of the year, for sure. It'll be definitely in the top 5. I play this thing nonstop, and I like it more every single time. It's got so many good messages. There's one concept, but there's like a universal... It's so good. 12 tracks long. It's like half an hour. Highly, highly recommended. Fuck, please listen. Please, for the love of God, listen to this record. A local guy. Since I'm from Minnesota, we got Prof. Liability. You can see that it's like bumpy. It's like razor burn on your dick. Beautiful gatefold image. I love this shit. And the records. Let me tell you, the records, they might be cream yellow and opaque blue. They might be. They might be. Oh, look. A download card. If anybody wants the record, just take it. I don't know if you can read that, but it's yours now. Pretty good record. He's a good MC. He's very charismatic. That's what I think most people like about him. But I think you'll really like him if you don't know Prof or aren't familiar with Prof. He puts on fantastic shows. He's part of Rhyme Sayers. Yeah, he's just an all-around pretty cool guy. All right, off the hip-hop wagon again. I'll do these both at the same time. So we got Pup's Pup, self-titled record, pop punk group, really cool album cover. I can't even use consonant. Really cool album cover, marbled blue record. Come on, look at this gatefold. Mosh pit photo and a bunch of credits. Really good record. Same with Dream Is Over. It's their follow-up record to that. Their gatefolds are always sick. Credits doodled everywhere. Red, translucent, super dope. They're not grimy, they're like... They just kind of get dirty. They get like in the mud. They're not afraid to jump in the soil and plant a few corn husks. Just listen, I'm gonna have a deep talk with myself after this video. Riff Raff's Peach Panther, it's not good. It's pretty bad, but like that's why it's quirky. You got a black sleeve, clear splatter vinyl, and what's cool about the middle is that when you spin it, it's kind of hypnotizing with the Panthers. Here's the money. Run the Jewels, back cover, ba-bam, sick, awesome, white sleeve, boom, Killer Mike LP, gold translucent. Oh, it's disgusting, bro. I shouldn't have to talk about Run the Jewels and why they're good. I shouldn't have to tell you why I have them on vinyl. I shouldn't have to tell you anything. I don't have Run the Jewels 2. Sue me. But I do have this one. It's heavy as hell. It's got a sick-ass gatefold. This thing sounds immaculate on a record player. This is the first time in my life where I put something on vinyl and I heard sounds I have never heard before. It was like a first listen all over again. Lyrics in a trifold. On the front is the credits with the fists. And then we got the beautiful gold record. Super heavy. RTJ3 poster. Oh, here we go. Here's another prized possession of mine because I bought it at his concert and he signed it. Schoolboy Q's Blank Face LP, one of my favorite records of last year, obviously. And I met him and he signed it. And he's 5'6" and the greatest man alive. This is one of my prized possessions, dude. This is such a good record. Tall gatefold. I love how they switched it up and made it like almost a poster. Black sleeves, and you know your boy creams for that orange. It's a marbled orange, beautiful fucking record. I haven't played it in a very long time because I overplayed the shit out of it. That's what happens when, you know, good records come out. You can't help it. What's in here? Oh yeah, so as well as that, I also have 2 of these that were from TDE.com. They accidentally sent me 2 signed CDs. So I have signed CDs and signed vinyl. Good day to be Tabby a year ago when it happened. Aha, yes, we have Doggy Style. White sleeves, black LP, double LP, Doggy Style, a classic. It's got fucking gin and juice on it. Tyler, the Creator's Goblin. Not that big of a fan of Bastard. This is pretty decent. It's got Yonkers, which is like one of Tyler's best songs. Funny back album artwork. This shit is dope. Bam, bam. Standard black LP, I believe. Yep. But it just like for the packaging, for the photos, it was well worth the purchase. It's got the like nice like cardboardy paper instead of shit. And then obviously we have Wolf, one of my favorite records also. Gorgeous fucking gatefold. It's got more sleeve artwork. Every side has a different piece and the pink translucent vinyl. You know what it is. Scumfuck Flower Boy, it's on his way, so that will soon be in my collection. And we're winding down to the last 2 guys. Vince Staples' Prima Donna. This is actually a numbered EP. This was a limited to 5,000 copies. It's a 7-inch. It's got this sick white disc and a lyric sheet that was signed by Vince Staples. I actually have Big Fish Theory on vinyl too. It's the picture disc one, but it's not here. I accidentally shipped it to where I was this summer and it's still there. Really good EP, short and sweet. And then my last piece of my collection, we have The Weeknd's Starboy. It's got a beautiful gatefold, bright red back, and a bright red disc. It's really good. I do enjoy Starboy a lot. It's not like one of my favorite records ever, not my favorite record of last year. It is a little bloated, I will say, but I think he just packed it with something that everybody will like. Guten Tag, Tabby here with an update. These are vinyls that I have received after I created the vinyl collection video, just to give a full hand gesture. I'm so tired. It's so late. What time is it? Hey Siri. Oh, damn, I'm recording with my phone. I have my hood up. a clock. This is to give you a full representation of my vinyl collection in my entertainment area. Injury Reserve, Drive It Like It's Stolen EP, race flag, checkered pattern, as well as your boy's color. Look at the oh. I had to have it. This was one of 500 copies, I believe. I snagged it immediately. One of my favorite projects of the year for sure. Injury Reserve, super underrated. Listen to them. And like I said in the beginning, Awaken My Love was on its way, and it came a couple days later. So did I. Back's got the hand, giving you music. The sleeve, Alien Orgasm, song credits, black disc. Like I said, I didn't get the collector's edition because it was too expensive, and your boy's cheap. We got American Teen. Please tell me if it's Khalid or Khalid. I don't know how to pronounce it, and I don't want to be an ignorant white boy. Gatefold is just a dreamy picture of this man. Back. Sleeves of different dreamy photos, including credits. Black disc. He's a guy that is attractive. Attractive guy. I'd go gay. Send me your location, let's focus on communicating. One of the sleeper hits for me this year, I know I didn't film a reaction to it and I got to this album pretty late, but it's pretty good listen. It's a pretty fucking good listen, guy. Guy or gal, huh? Scumfuck Flower Boy, the vinyl that everybody was waiting for. Bumblebee on the scene. Yeah, gatefold, much like the CD, which I have behind me as well. They're related. We have white sleeves with the translucent honey vinyl. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, it's gorgeous, it's gorgeous, it's gorgeous, it's gorgeous, it's gorgeous. One side is the poster, one side is all the lyrics and credits of every song on the album. We'll just Mack De Marcos in Hot Ones this. He hates me. All right, back to you, me. Yeah, that's it. That's my collection. I don't know how many of those there were, but it took 40 minutes for me to do this. So I guess that's saying something. I don't know. If you have Blonde on vinyl, give it to me, please. You don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. So if you have Blonde on vinyl, if you were one of those people who got it, just send it to me. Just send it to me. Thank you for watching and subscribing if you have, and if you haven't, fuck off. Do it. Do all of that. Do watch me and subscribe. You're missing out if you aren't. But if you made it to this part, you have watched me, so I guess that's good. Just do the subscribe thing. God. What the fuck? What is happening? I just don't know how to end this video. I could do that clever thing where I just end it while I'm talking. That would be funny, right? If I just like ended it right now while I'm talking and monologuing by myself unexpectedly without anybody knowing and I was gonna end it. Man, that would be funny. Too bad I don't know how to do that. I could go